voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning. It's locked.
Clever fucking beast.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Die, vermin!
The strength I never knew I had. This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sana Makan Nakita.
What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. It's locked, all right. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Sherwood Turf.
It's a good thing you can. Leave me now, Mum.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes, I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the...
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Are they stupid or something?
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again. Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one here. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started...
I see. Thank you.
Would have given me a laugh.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
It's locked.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have...
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for you.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite.
How was he tonight?
Sicker than usual, perhaps.
I need to find him.
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier.
Please describe him to...
What'd you expect? He's a tall...
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. This corpse has been dropped. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Doesn't like fire, does it?
Ammunition crate. Good. We may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again. I cannot enter.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug
Best turn around if I were you.
and actually find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold? Go back home, idiots! big boy! Oh, Christ! Get them weapons ready! We found one! Fuck, it's fast! Christ! He's dead!
It's locked. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William, please. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten bureaucracy. Each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing.
All members of staff have already read about
I see. Well, I'm a...
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's prime...
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
How are things?
Not good, to say the least.
An invisible enemy?
Sorry, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive?
We are all volunteers.
I'm not familiar with all the staff.
Brilliant professionals. Most of them.
Most of them?
It would be inappropriate.
Is there anyone that stands...
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as...
Why should his age...
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to...
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something...
No. I may disagree.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the dock.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke.
Thank you, nurse.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office.
Thank you. Nurse...
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital.
I would like to ask a few questions. And Mr. Hampton...
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor...
Thank you, nurse. What kind?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would...
Apologies, I've only just met him.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and bet...
If you could...
Second floor of the hospital.
Thank you. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hook.
That's quite a blunt introduction.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Doctor.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever...
So what do you do exactly?
I've been an ambulance driver since
you're on the front line.
It's a complete
It sounds like things have...
Yesterday I got
You left an infected patient.
Go there yourself if you want, but...
How is this...
You want to hear the situation?
Are you really...
And why not?
But you're not defending...
You keep people...
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before. at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember.
He was also very confident about your...
What is...
This hospital is not exactly the...
Do you need any medical...
Come on.
You're...
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that.
You don't have to blame her.
I'm not that kind of man.
You're
No.
Nurse Brannigan, you don't have... What is the
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
It's more than enough.
Don't be misled by appearances, Doc.
What can you tell me?
Some are really good, and
Tell me more about...
Nurse Brannigan is a
You really seem to admire her skill.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would...
Any opinion of...
I don't always agree with Dr. Swan.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
Don't get me wrong.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably...
Dr. Tippett does not think of...
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration...
Goodbye, Nurse. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think... You can help me.
I'm Dr.
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your...
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you precisely...
It's the pain, sir.
Can I do anything?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry.
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really don't want to talk.
No offense.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood. Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it? Huh?
What do you mean? You remained perfectly nice.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief.
Do you know Tom Watts?
Tom? Yes, of course.
People are still in dispute.
How could it be otherwise?
Who should I...
Not really. Most men and women...
How did you end up in...
I had received alarming news about his...
Why did he...
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed him.
You dared to enter this awful...
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William...
What is the general situation?
The situation has always been tough.
Who leads the...
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Has the gang been...
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long.
How do you feel?
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here.
Thank you.
What do you do?
I manage a night asylum for the...
Are you a...
Not at all, Doctor.
Why didn't you use your cross?
That's a very strange question.
Have you made friends?
Not really. But I recognize...
You never came to see her.
You're preaching to the convert...
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new...
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon? You keep calling me more...
Well, Dr. Reed.
Do you require my service?
I have no need for...
And why do you believe...
I don't need to believe anything.
Please.
I can hear my...
I see.
Never?
It's a...
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty more. It's only a cover. To hide...
Who are...
I cannot say for...
The staff here are not...
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white.
I see.
Thank you, mortal, but do not...
Who are you really, miss?
Is that not enough for you?
I'm curious to know who you were.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, it's a you.
How would you describe...
It's serious.
You must...
Sorry.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu...
I wish I could...
How long?
Well, long enough to see that the...
You'd be surprised.
So...
How it...
Not well.
Why is Milton...
Milton's not the kind of man who's...
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Milton.
Good
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Milton.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that cabin.
It's locked.
A daily routine.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not... The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd... better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr.
A crisis, you said?
Our supply of antiseptics is...
What type of hospital?
You have been away too long, Doctor.
I may have a solution.
However do you...
If combined correctly.
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke. And space is luxury we don't have.
Perhaps I should look there for...
It's the large...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well. fever is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was a colleague.
Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor?
Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little...
Please show me one.
Of course. It's just drink...